All right. So in honor of your anniversary,
Mhm.
I did some digging. As many of you know, that I was not able to be at mom and dad's wedding through no fault of my own. So with their 50-year anniversary coming up tomorrow, I really wanted to find out more about their relationship and see what I could find from the last 50 years. The first thing I found was actually, this is super interesting. This is the announcement that was in the Denison paper of their wedding. Obviously starring Jimmy Clark and Denison's own Tess McKeegan.
It's cute.
That's very
That's
cute.
really
I
nice.
love it.
That's how Dad hurt his shoulder.
That's the lifting your mother. That's it.
So then the next thing I found was actually from the Indianapolis Star, and some people called this the wedding of the century.
She looked like the bride of Frankenstein.
I didn't know that Dad got married in his uniform, or that he was in the British military.
Yeah, it's a very similar look
Nice
of
touch.
the wedding
Yeah.
dress, though. Very close.
It's really more 80s and 70s though.
Yeah, it kind of looks like we were doing underwater diving gear.
Clever
So-
shot.
So then it turns out there were actually some movies made about their lives. The first one was called A Few Good Years.
Oh, the Saluki.
starring
My parents said Salukis.
That's Ramsey. I know.
That
BJ,
was
do you remember?
Or the
You
guy
remember that dog? Or
version.
just me? I remember that dog.
No, I was too young. I only remember Squeaks.
Yeah.
So then the next one was a little comedy called Along Came Kristen.
Please.
Apparently, mom and dad walked her around on a leash. And mom looked like Jennifer Aniston at that point. Sorry, that dad looked like Ben Stiller.
What is the name of that movie for real?
Along came
Along
Polly.
Came Polly.
Polly.
They actually have a ferret.
Polly.
on the end of the leash.
It's
Yeah, it's not a dog, it's a ferret.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's better.
This is great.
Then the next movie that was made about them was called Sleepless in Eastern Washington.
Ah, yes.
That's pretty good. The shot was there. RJ was
I'm right there. Look at that.
Wait a minute.
Wait, where's Kristen?
We don't really know.
I was off leash.
Yeah. She
No, she's just hidden. She's too short. Her picture's behind the Eastern Washington
Wait a
flag.
minute. Pop quiz. Brendan, what town were you born in?
Ask Catherine. I don't know.
Okay, Spokane. Okay.
Okay.
So then it was time for the Clark kids' time to shine. And then we jump to the cover of Life magazine
Oh,
in 1983.
Yes.
wow.
All right.
Nice.
Very
I
nice.
like my shirt.
I mean, you had that shirt, right?
I think I did
Oh,
actually.
yeah. Actually, she did. Yeah.
Kyle's got some good shit.
We jumped into the pool too.
Sean, where did you get that picture?
It's really the cover of Life magazine with Van Halen.
Those are the pictures from the Dells.
Yeah,
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 that's a family picture.
yeah. All the faces
Oh.
are the family.
Okay.
The Dells.
Good night, Lukey. Love you.
So then there was a story in the Register News that was about the original five. They thought they were doing about VJs, but they actually heard BJs. They thought we were all the same as BJ. Okay, that one didn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't land when you tried it on me either.
Oh, gosh. Very good.
Oh my gosh. I think we had some clothes like that though.
So then there was a TV show in the works. It was kind of like an early reality show. It was called The Clarky Bunch.
Oh, dear.
That one didn't quite work out though.
Didn't work out.
No.
Are you inferring that mom and dad have a sixth child they didn't tell us about?
Yeah, it's Cindy. It's Cindy Brady.
Actually, it's Tommy Wirtz.
Tommy works sometimes. There's actually several six children that have cycled through the years. And then this is really interesting. I did not know this at all. There's apparently a movie starring Scott, Claire, Catherine, Caitlin, and Jill. It is called The Outlaws or Young Guns.
The Outlaws.
Also starring
Young Guns.
That's good. We gotta take a picture.
That is awesome.
That's it.
Yeah.
And Brooks is in with us.
Catherine looks like I wouldn't mess with her.
Great.
That's awesome.
When I first saw that picture, I thought maybe it was Joe Biden, but no, it's Scott. That was sad. That was wow.
There was also a documentary made about a war zone called 1919 Lake Street.
Yeah.
Time is the enemy. Yes. Good.
And finally, what we really all got in the end was the Big O fam.
Oh,
Oh.
that's good. All in
Oh,
the
that's
family.
nice,
Yep.
yeah.
That's great.
Sean,
Thank you. Yay. That was fun.
Sean, did you get
Congrats,
the few slides that I found?
Yeah, yes. So, Kristen, you want to do yours next?
Sure.
Kristen found a couple of things. I think it's this.
Are they movies or?
Well, you'll see.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, Kristen, you can narrate these.
Let's go slideshow.
Okay.
Play from start.
Okay.
There we go.
So we had here the house full of boys. How many were there? We had Brendan, Brandon, John, Shane, Carl, Kyle, Colin, and John Boy.
The general.
Kevin, I couldn't remember the other name. So I threw out John Boy. So, there was lots of boys around all the time, always, right?
Yep.
So we scared that one up. Let's see. Okay, next one, Sean. Then there was the only time that there's been the father of the bride in 2004,
That's right.
That really looks like Brazos.
right? Oh man, that show is awesome. Watch
Again.
Yeah, somebody got that joke.
Left
The
shoulder.
left shoulder
Carry-
again.
Carrying
Yes,
Kristen-
left shoulder again.
carrying Kristen's financial burden. for a while.
I still don't know how much that reception cost. Thanks, Stephanie. And then finally, we found one where we ushered in the next generation. Again, my three sons.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's
Such a
cute.
good show.
The next generation began.
That's right.
Yay.
So I was working on that and I was like, I'm one of the boys came down and they're like, I said, I'm busy. What do you need? And they're like looking on Facebook. I was like, no, I'm doing something for Nana Bobby's anniversary. I was trying to find all the old pictures. So Sean, it's interesting that you went to the big family picture for the
Yeah.
photo shopping, which neither one of us have great editing skills.
Well, I thought all of them were cute though.
That is very cute.
That's hard to do.
That's a nice.
That was a good job, Sean.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love it.
BJ found a couple of things. I was trying to share it. And so, BJ, you want to set
You
this
have
up?
Do you have it?
Let me come back to here.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, there was one more movie. I think the critics have called it their best, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Yes,
Awesome.
so they changed their name to Jim and Terry Griswold for this movie. It had really an all-star cast listed here, and then there were a lot of cameos that popped up. Stryker, Pepper, Shadow, Perry and Keat were in it.
Uh-huh.
Squeaks made an appearance.
What was Kyle's hedgehog name?
I
Collins.
was gonna find-
Tammy,
What was the name of that fish I killed in Chicago because I took it out of the water and tried to
I
pet
was
it?
just telling the boys that story.
Sean was just talking about that last
Yeah.
weekend when we saw him.
Yeah, I was just telling the boys that story.
It's the fish's fault for
And
not evolving.
Miles wanted to
clear.
pet the fish. So what did you do? He stuck his finger in there. And why would you stick your finger in there? You get a fish on it. And what do? You get a fish on a finger, you do this.
It's the fish's fault. It should have evolved to breathe out of water, but I wasn't a 10-cent goldfish.
you're forgetting the rabbit squirrel.
Oh,
Uh,
not everybody knows about the rabbit squirrel.
That was it.
That was Kyle's homecoming.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That was my homecoming.
Yeah.
Rabbit squirrel?
Literally.
Yeah, I jumped on my date's dress. It was Caitlin.
She had her dress was one with hoops under it and all this netting.
In the 90s, we wore a lot more material to homecoming.
Yes. That is
True
true.
that.
But
Sure
it
did.
really like a baby squirrel, and it kept running after Kyle's date.
It was
And
Danielle Gerstenecker.
knew that would, huh?
It was Danielle Gerstenecker.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caitlin's met her.
It was so funny. We were a little petrified though that the squirrel was actually going to bite somebody because it was acting crazy. It was running up and down the telephone pole in the back.
Mom and Dad didn't know I kept it as a pet for many years in a shoebox in my room.
Well,
I
I can
had the
understand.
guy from Green Mile revive it several times.
It would explain.
Green Mile.
All right, BJ, do you want to set anything else up with these other ones?
There's some well, yeah, so since this was really the best movie, there's some outtakes, the behind the scenes pictures from the cast.
Uh-huh.
So turns out that the cast, wait, go back here. Can you go back? So the cast did use the moose glasses even when they wasn't during the movie.
Okay.
Okay, next slide.
Oh, this is for Christmas vacation. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And they kept repeating the same movie year
Question: Why
after year.
Why did you cast Fat Sean?
Next slide.
Wait. What happened to BJ's hair? Where did it go? Oh, it came back. It's fine.
Look at that. Fine.
It's like you just see me getting fatter in these photos. Nice tracksuit, Dad.
And then you just
Scott's
come
getting
back
younger, though.
away. Yes.
Yeah, so those were the outtakes. This one doesn't have anything to do with the movie, but I just love this picture. And also I wanted to point out that Mom and Dad kept almost everything in this picture.
Yeah, I saw the Millennium
Put my name on it.
box of stuff still around somewhere. The piano. I think we had the dog.
We have, not that one. We have
we have
that
like
one.
two others.
We-
then.
So we had the dog.
And-
That Millennium Falcon's worth like 50 grand until you guys
Yeah,
messed it up.
Actually, you should
Oh,
name that. This is Toy Story, the prequel.
The Millennium Falcon works.
That's my strawberry shortcake stuff to the right.
That's right.
we were-
There you go.
I like
Yeah,
it.
and then finally we it was
Too far?
and it turns out that the movie was so popular that it extended to other seasons. They kept reuniting.
Yes.
Last slide. But it all was because of the 2 stars.
Oh, well, thanks. That's very
Thank
nice.
you. Very nice.
That's for really.
Where's that picture from, Mom and Dad?
It was New Year's Eve.
Susie and Gordon's.
At Gordon and Sissy, we all dressed up. We decided that we were not going to go out, but we dressed up and hung out at their house. Like, did we stay over? I can't remember.
That's a great
I
picture.
think it was the year that we all stayed over. Yeah. So they just left for a 15-day cruise through Great Britain and Scotland and Ireland. And when they get off, it's a Viking Ocean cruise. And then when they get off the boat, they're going to.
When they get off that boat in 2024, they're gonna have seen the whole world.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And survive COVID.
Yeah. Anyway, when they get finished with that, God willing, they're hopping on another Viking cruise. It's down in Portugal, except it's a river cruise. So